Hey folks, Amber Broadway here. Great to see you again. It is our annual Pond Skim weekend, as my children like to refer to it. And I'm seated here today with an old friend, Roy Tuscany, the founder and CEO of the High Fives Foundation. Roy has been out here, this is your third year, I think, right?
Yeah, third year for Pond Skim, second year for Military to the Mountains. So starting to make my spring capital home, Solitude.
Yeah, we were just talking about how awesome the skiing is right now. We have really good snow coverage. It is definitely warm and soft, but if you can get out here in the morning especially, it's just incredible. Roy and I have known each other for a long time. We met back east. We're both from Vermont, and Roy, tell our guests a little bit about the High Fives Foundation and what it is, how it came to be.
Yeah, so High Fives is a 501c3 nonprofit. We were originally started in Truckee as a way for myself to pay it forward. I sustained a life-changing injury in Mammoth in '06, had this great community of support, and it just hit me that I should try to help others that would fall into the same shoes that I did. So now, 16 years later, High Fives continues to grow, and we're here the last week doing our second stop of our Military to the Mountains program. We do one earlier in the year at Palisades, Tahoe, and then 2 years ago we started one here. And I got to tell you, this year the conditions matching with the sun tanning, goggle tanning perception has been phenomenal.
Yeah, it's been amazing. So for 2 years we've been doing this camp here. We created a fundraiser where we sell, some of you will know, we sell a military pass. We started that this year. All of the proceeds of the sale of that pass go to fund this camp that Roy and his team helped pull off. So we're really excited to do that. And last night I got to have dinner with a number of the veterans who are participating this year. And it's really amazing to watch these individuals who've given so much and sacrificed for America and sustained these life-altering injuries, and then have a way and an opportunity to find, to get back into the mountains, to explore skiing and riding, some of them for the first time, right?
Yeah, a lot of them first time ever seeing snow, to be 100% honest. And a lot of times, a lot of them, the first time since injury. And then every once in a while, there's an individual, we have two in this one, that had a really, a good upbringing in the snow community, snowboarder and skier that have gotten to experience all of Solitude. Today we did a challenge, which one of them could ski all the 8 lifts that are open first. We'll see who wins that one. But, I think like the biggest thing is like, when we show up here, a lot of these folks have nothing, as in knowledge of skiing, equipment of skiing, gear for skiing, or snowboarding. And, after one day, working with your rental crew, working with the lodging, working with all these things, it's so streamlined. They show up, they get wowed by seeing what's going on, and then they're equipped with everything to get out here. And I think that is just one thing that's just this really great partnership with Solitude, is you guys make it so easy, and then everyone treats this like gold. We really appreciate you guys. That's why I'm wearing my gold postie today.
Well, we appreciate you as well, Roy, and our team it's a very meaningful experience for us to be able to host this event and to be able to do something for the military and for our veterans. It's really important here in Utah. It's a very proud state, very patriotic, and this is just something that we feel really kind of honored and privileged that we can do. So we're really excited, and we are putting together the plan that we're going to keep doing this for all the years to come. So we're really excited about that. So Pond Skim, Roy, thank you. He's given me some socks and an awesome party shirt here. It's Pond Skim weekend, and Roy has been emceeing. This will be your third year.
Yep.
So really excited. Roy, what are some of your favorite moments about Pond Skimming?
I got to tell you, you guys actually reposted it the other day. I really wanted someone to front flip the pond last year. And I was going to heckle everybody to do it. And I believe it was like the second person that I started to heckle about front flip out of the pond, front. And not only did he do it, did it perfect.
It was amazing.
It was absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
So that one's always been one. Jasper with the sled going across it in a patrol jacket.
Yeah.
I think it either kicks off or it's the last one down. Regardless, that one always is fun to watch. And then I'll never forget my first year doing it. There was a guy that may have partaked in too much celebration before, and he didn't even make it to said pond. And then he got out of his equipment, and then he went to dive in the pond, and then ended up on the side of the pond. what I love about this Pond Skim is the environment that it's in. It's at the bottom of the list, so anybody can come and enjoy it.
Yep.
It's got a huge, like, just awesome lodge behind it with some decks on it, so people can be elevated. Really cool vendors, really great partners, and it creates this environment where it's like this awesome mix of, like, you know, friends, people who ski and ride, or people who don't ski and ride, and it just creates such an awesome time to witness people. I think 100 participants trying to slide across this, and I'm really excited, actually. If you want to know next year, because you won't be able to see it, the employee Pond Skim is actually the one to watch. The employee Pond Skim is the one to watch,
Yep.
which is happening the
Today.
day before today.
Yep. The today that we're filming, we're in our Pond Skim gear. The gentleman Mark behind the camera here usually leads off, and then I'll go and give it a whirl. But yeah, it's really fun that we've been able to open this up for our employees to participate in. It's just, this event just culminates like at the end of a long season, and it's so warm and beautiful. And every year more and more people turn up, and it's really evolved into something quite special. And we're really glad to have Roy here. If you haven't heard Roy MC, it is money. He is very entertaining.
Oh, you're so kind.
Thank you so much. So folks, after this airs at Pond Skimming Weekend, and then coming up, we are going to have our last rail jam of the season on Saturday, April 19th. We're really excited. The Solly Park Steel Showdown will be right out here in the same area. That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, the 20th, is our annual Easter egg hunt. So if you're interested, get those kiddos up here in the morning for that. We're also, the Nordic Center, we're excited. We're going to be able to keep that open for an extra week. So that's located up off of the Brighton Loop. It's been an amazing season, so we'll have an extra week there. And then as far as operations, we are planned to be open daily through May 11th. And then we are looking at bonus weekends to follow that into mid to late May. Again, a lot of things right now operationally are conditions dependent. It is quite warm. We are losing snow quickly, but we should be able to keep that schedule. I encourage all of you to make sure you follow us online so you can get the latest updates. Roy, one last thing for our guests. If people wanted to learn more about High Fives and or figure out, be able to support your program, where should they go?
Our website's a great place to go, highfivesfoundation.org. We're also really active on social media. You mentioned it's a great way to stay up to date really quickly with things. So follow us on any of the social media channels. And, I think the cool part is like, we're built in the mountains. So if you're in the mountains, we'd love if you'd support, how we get people back to the mountains. So, thank you guys so much. We're so excited to be here. I can't wait to watch this Pond Skim by the employees very shortly.
All right, folks, we'll see you in 2 weeks.